Buying real estate, I think I've been in the business for 16 years now. And what I think I realize is from the families that I see that have bought real estate as they made money, they end up so much further along than everybody else financially. Like the following generations can live off the real estate, and even they actually can multiply the real estate, right? Because it's like, you ever heard this saying, money makes money? Well, in real estate, that's true, because if you have real estate that has been in the family for a long time, it's paid off, now the next generation picks it up, increases the rents, takes out some operating expenses and cuts some expenses and increases the rents and operates the building 1,000 times better. It's already cash flowing. The biggest money you usually pay on a building is your debt to the bank, right? It's good leverage, but you're also paying for that leverage. So the only question becomes is, how fast can you buy as much as you can comfortably buy, right? I also don't believe in just trying to buy everything and ending up going broke and being house poor or investment poor. So it has to be calculated how much money you're going to spend, how much money you're going to get, what the situation is, how many years are you going to be in this deal, things like that. For ourselves, I was a renter, okay, with a regular job. I've never bought real estate ever in my life. Like, nobody in my family had real estate. In my immediate family, like, nobody had real estate. Now a lot of people in my family do, and going from a renter to an owner is just a completely different mindset. Going from an owner to an investor, it's just a completely different mindset. You can like it, you can not like it, you can hate on it, you can not hate on it. But the fact of the matter is this: everybody has jobs and working income, or a lot of people do. And if you take and add investment income to your working income, this is where your families can thrive. This is where opportunities galore, because let's just think about this. Let's say you can make $60,000 to $100,000 at a job. Maybe more, maybe less, but let's say it's in that price range, okay? 60 to 100,000 at a job. And let's say you work in that job for the next 30 years, okay? Like in the field, however you want to look at it. For the next 30 years, you're making that money. But what about when you get older and you don't want to work and you want to take more vacations? Well, if you take the money that you've been making in your job, learn to save, put away half as much as humanly possible, then you go and you actually take the money that you make, you take that money and you put 20 to 25% down on real estate, okay? This isn't the 3% down and move in, right? This is just like, you are saving, you're moving slow, you're putting 20% down, the property cash flows, you have headaches like the city or whoever is telling you to fix this, insurance and different things like that, the building, just regular wear and tear on the building and things like that. So one person is buying real estate as much as humanly possible and saving money, living a little more frugally. The other person is just working, not buying real estate. And then both people end up 50 years old, let's say. Well, now the person who owned the real estate for the last, let's say they started buying from the time they were 21 years old. And now they have real estate that's paid off. That real estate is now making 60 to 100 to 150,000 with much less of your personal time. This is where you actually can get your time back. But just understand, 15 years ago I was a renter. 10 years of selling real estate before I was able to buy a condo, okay? Another 2 years before I was able to buy an investment property. Another year before I started flipping properties. And then after that, it snowballed into more properties, more renovations, more opportunities, and I'm always looking. But the thing about it is, that's 15 years. And that's what I think people don't understand. Is like, yeah, of course, it's great to create opportunity and make money and change your life. Go from being a regular working person to, you know, being an investor. Of course, sounds fucking awesome. Sounds great. The only difference is that I don't think some people realize is, for some of us, I know there are superheroes, I know there are anomalies, but for some of us, it's like the journey of life is not that quick. 15 years is not, I wanted everything I got in 15 years in 1 year, okay? So it just doesn't always happen that fast. However, if you don't take advantage and stack those years and save little by little and invest and grow and develop your skills and learn about real estate, if you're not doing that every single year, well, then you don't get the compound effect of the good outcomes of buying investment properties 10 years, 15 years down the line. And that is where the difference is. You just have to be more diligent. You might not see results the first 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then everybody's asking you, wow, how did you become an investor? The way I ask some of my investors that I work with, how did you become an investor? And a lot of them say the same thing. A lot of them go, I just bought one property, and then I bought another one, and then I bought another one, and then I bought another one. You see, a lot of investors, a lot of millionaires are self-made. However, it takes time. It takes dedication. Both people can make the same amount of money, but one person's saving to invest in their future, taking the slow road, and one person is literally not doing that. They're taking it and going on vacations and buying newer cars right away and before they have investment properties. And then both of the people turn 50, right? If you do it right, from the age of, you showed this video to your kids, if you do it right, from the age of 21 to the age of 50, you could literally be retired. And that's not the snap of a finger, right? It takes time, right? Years have to pass. But man, oh man, is it nice to be able to retire at 50 years old because you were diligent and saved your money and invested your time in personal education, invested it in real estate, invested it in being better and developing your skills in your real estate portfolio. It's not a one-day thing. You know, a lot of my friends that I know, they had to work hard to get to the positions that they are as investors. And you can do it, of course, conceptually, we all can. But for some of us, the road is so slow that it is very easy to just give up and not be consistent on what you have to do every single year for you to be able to make the kind of strides in your income and in your life in a 5, 10, 15 year periods. That's where you notice the growth. So if you're looking to get started, if you have some savings and you don't know what to do, or maybe you are ready to go and invest it in real estate, you probably should, because it more than likely, if operated correctly, could probably change the lifestyle for you, your family. You can probably drive the nicest cars, have the best houses, have all kinds of opportunities, right? Because you can use the money to do good in the world, to create opportunities for you and your family and others. Good luck.